So in this video, I'll be expanding upon Sarah Thompson's video, Understanding Toddler Temperament, Navigating the Differences. Just as a reminder, she's an early childhood educator who has lots of experiences in preschool settings and parent workshops, so her perspective is credible. And the video does a great job describing temperament traits, like how some toddlers are more adaptable while others are more intense, but it doesn't really explain how parents can use that information to support their kids. According to our textbook and lectures, a toddler's temperament isn't fixed destiny. What really matters is how caregivers respond to those traits, which is what the textbook calls goodness of fit. For example, a toddler who's slow to warm might get upset when routine changes. If a parent pushes them too fast, it usually can make things worse. But if changes are introduced gradually with reassurance and encouragement, the child can adjust and even build confidence. A highly active toddler might just need structured, safe opportunities to explore and move instead of being restricted in a quiet environment. And that's how parenting can match a child's temperament and support their environment. The video also uses terms like easy and difficult to describe temperament categories, which is good for our course and it is what we use, but I want to add a little detail. A child labeled as difficult isn't inherently challenging in a negative way. It just means that they may react more strongly to changes or new situations. The key is helping caregivers understand that these traits are normal variations and providing strategies to respond appropriately, like offering more patience, setting predictable routines, or giving more guidance in social situations, is something that I think could have been explored further in the video or added upon. And another important point I want to expand on is that temperament interacts with environment and learning opportunities. For example, a toddler who is highly sensitive might thrive in a calm, structured setting, but feel overwhelmed in a chaotic one. On the other hand, a more outgoing toddler might benefit from playgroups and social experiences that let them practice sharing and cooperation. And by recognizing this early, caregivers can reduce frustration for both the child and themselves as the caregiver and encourage a healthy social emotional development. But overall, Sarah's video is a good introduction to toddler temperament. But by adding the textbook ideas about goodness of fit, environmental adaptation, and understanding temperament traits, parents get a much more complete picture. Temperament is just the starting point. How caregivers respond, adjust routines, and guide development is what really in the end helps toddlers thrive. Teaching kids emotional regulation and problem solving skills alongside understanding their temperament sets them up for a long term success, which I believe the video could have delved deeper into.